Okay, let's talk about area of a parallelogram. So a parallelogram is defined by a four-sided figure where opposite sides are exactly parallel. Okay, they're going up in the exact same tilt. These two are in the exact same direction or tilt as well. And then it turns out that these two angles are equal and these two angles are equal. Okay, they have to be the same, they have to be the same. Then it's a parallelogram. We call this here the base. Okay, we don't call this the height, we call this the height. Okay, height. So the area of a parallelogram is the following. It's base times by height. Okay, so how so? How does that work? Well, if you take this out, okay, just cut that out. Okay, if you can cut it out, it turns out that we can actually fit that exactly under here. What do we have? Okay, let me just see if I can get a different color. So what is that shape? That's a rectangle. How do you find the area of a rectangle? Well, it's base times height, right? But notice that this height is the same as that height. And notice that this base, right, which is the sum of this plus this, is the same as this plus this, of course, because I move this over here, this triangle over here to get this red rectangle. Okay, so essentially area of a parallelogram is the same as, right, it can be shown that it's the same as area of a rectangle. That's why it's base times height. Okay, so for example, gonna make it look a little bit different. So if this was 2 centimeters, okay, and if this was 5 centimeters, what is the area of this parallelogram? It's going to be 5 times 2, or 2 times by 5. Okay, and the unit is going to be centimeter times centimeter, so centimeter squared. Okay, watch out for when it looks like this, really tilted like that. Okay, let's say this is our parallelogram, and let's say this is 3 centimeters. Okay, and then this time the height is actually outside the shape. 90 degrees. This is our height, and let's say that length is 6. Make sure you don't use that as your height. Here too, that's not your height. It's from the base. You have to see this perpendicular mark to say it's 90 degrees with each other. So in here, it's going to be 3 times by 6, which is 18 centimeter squared.